Hi, I'm Rory Ring, Executive Director for the Sault Ste. Marie Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with Nicholas Rosset with Savoy Jewelers, and as part of our Small Business Too Big to Ignore series, we're going to spend a few moments with Nicholas to talk about his business and his commitment to Sault Ste. Marie. Nicholas, how are you doing today?
Doing very well, thanks.
Excellent. You have an absolutely fabulous store here. Everything shines and it's very, very glittery. And how long have you been in this location?
Well, this particular location, we've been here since 1952, so 64 years. It's grown over the years. We started off in a small section of the store and expanded into the whole building.
Where does the name Savoy's come from?
It's a region in France called Savoy where my grandfather and his original business partner, John Antoine, grew up together.
So this is a very long history that you have. 1954, you're here, you've been committed to downtown Sault Ste. Marie for a half a century.
Yeah.
What kind of changes have you seen in this downtown?
Well, I'm the third generation, so lots happened even before I came around. Things always change. I mean, we've done some renovations on the exterior of the building just to keep up with the new look of the downtown. You're probably familiar with, they've changed the layout of the flower boxes, that kind of thing. Downtown, we've seen a lot of businesses come and go over the years. I see a rejuvenation coming around, though. I see some new businesses popping up, a lot of restaurants, small retail stores, and that kind of thing. So it's nice to see some livelihood coming back to downtown.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Now, what do you think is a contributor to a good downtown?
Well, it's definitely important to get everybody downtown. Make everybody excited about the area and what it has to offer. It's not just about shopping, it's about the whole experience of being downtown and seeing people walking around and having so much opportunity around in terms of shopping or eating or the waterfront, the hub trail, the biking. It's a whole experience.
Yeah. Now you're a fairly young fella, and I'm sure there was probably many opportunities for you to pursue a different line of career. What kept you in the gemology business, in the jewelry business?
Yeah, I started when I was very young, so it gave me the opportunity to see who our clientele was. That, for me, was probably the most important and exciting part about this industry. People are coming in, they're happy. Like, I'm not dealing with people that have to come in and have things repaired. We do that, but the main part of the business is people buying gifts and getting engaged for weddings and that kind of thing. Everybody's coming in smiling. This is a happy business. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And then, of course, it's clean work. I get to work downtown. We have a great staff that have been around, some of them up to 40 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a whole family here. I love the business. I love the type of industry that it is.
Yep. Now, I understand you have 2 locations.
That's right. Yeah, we do have a store in the Station Mall as well.
Okay.
Recently moved from where sort of Sport Check and Rogers is now to its new location. We upgraded the whole store, made it larger, did a complete renovation, modernization.
Do you see a difference in the kind of clientele between the 2 locations? I mean, very, very close together.
Yeah, we're only a block or 2 away from each other, but there is a difference. It's a difficult thing to classify, but you've got people who enjoy the hustle and bustle of the mall, and then you've got the people that enjoy the quiet, sort of more personal feel that we have at this Queen Street store.
So you find that you've been able to sort of segment your market and address 2 market opportunities through the different locations, because you've obviously identified 2 kind of buying behaviors. That's really smart business. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It is a lot different, and one couldn't run without the other. We get a lot of traffic through the mall, but this location basically runs the business as well as is a retail spot. We do have our custom design and repair workshop here, and all the business management is done here as well.
Terrific. Now, between those 2 locations, how many people do you employ?
Right now we're at 23.
Do you have any challenges trying to find the right kind of skill set for your business model?
Yeah, I mean, good help is always hard to find.
Yeah.
Salespeople, we're very fortunate. We've had a lot of the same people around. Everybody's over 25 years.
Is that right?
Yeah. Several over 30, even up to 40. The goldsmithing and gemology side of it is a little tougher to fill. The skilled trades, it's just not a very common field to be in. So we do have to source to the bigger cities where those schools are. But yeah, we do find and keep good people for a long time.
Yeah. So what are you have to go to Toronto to find a gemologist? What are some of the key messages that you give to them to attract them to Sault Ste. Marie?
Well, there's two parts to that. The first is attracting them to Savoy's itself. We find that works pretty well. We have a great setup in the back. Again, nice company to work for, family owned. We all get along. It's family oriented, so that part of it's generally the easy part. Then you've got to pitch Sault Ste. Marie. You got to find the right person that wants to move out of the big city and to Sault Ste. Marie. It's a great town, but it's a lot different than maybe what some people are used to. So again, two sides of that, and you got to work at each of them individually.
Yeah, yeah. So what is it you say to them? What do you say about Sault Ste. Marie and what's great about it?
Well, I love the Sault, so for me it's easy. I could probably talk all day about the benefits of being in Sault Ste. Marie. I love that it's not a gigantic town. We have no traffic. It's a beautiful, clean city. We have lots to offer, especially for the outdoors. We have the biking trails, we've got ski hills, we've got hockey rinks. There's a lot to do here. So that's my main pitch, I guess.
Yeah. So you're a true ambassador for the small business community and Sault Ste. Marie.
No question.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
That's terrific. So where do you see the future going for Savoy's?
Well, we're definitely going to stay in Sault Ste. Marie. We do love it here, and we're committed to the city. For the business, I'd say that we're going to continue keeping up with the trends and with modern technology. This industry is very fashion oriented, so for us it's very important that we keep on top of new trends and fashions. Of course, technology as well. In the back we have laser welder, computerized engraving, that kind of thing. So we stay on top of it that way. I don't really plan to go global or anything. We like just offering the personal service and attention to detail that we offer with a smaller operation. We're big enough to offer a good service and selection, but not so big that we don't care about the individual and everything that's going on.
So
within the
it's
store.
a model that works for you, and you reinvest back into the business through technology. You mentioned fashion. Fashion can be extremely fickle and impacted by a lot of media, social media, those types of things. Do you use some of those tools to stay on top of the fashion market and sort of understand the behaviors and social media? Talk about a little bit about your marketing and how you stay on or ahead of that curve.
Yeah. So for our own marketing to promote the business, we've gotten into social media pretty deeply now. We just had a website designed with e-commerce, so we are touching a little bit on the internet business, but again, our focus is the brick and mortar building that we're in right now. Then of course we do our research. We stay on top of what everyone's talking about for trends and fashion and that kind of thing. We do go to trade shows. We talk to suppliers, see what's moving in the bigger cities. It tends to trickle its way to Northern Ontario a little later, so we have the advantage of seeing what's happening in the bigger cities first.
Now, do you have to do a lot of international travel at all? With because diamonds are over in Antwerp and a variety of sources.
A little bit. We do have suppliers all over the world, especially nowadays with email and websites and things.
Yeah.
We don't have to do quite as much of that. We do, though, like I said, go to trade shows to see what's going on, with the whole industry.
Yeah, yeah. Do you find your colleagues and are asking you about Sault Ste. Marie? Like, where the heck is Sault Ste. Marie, and why are you there? And
surprisingly, more people know about Sault Ste. Marie than I would have guessed.
Ah.
Yeah, it's interesting. And always positive things. Everyone seems to know what a nice town it is and all the, particularly outdoor benefits that we have here. Of course, you run into people that don't, and they think that you're right beside Toronto or something. But yeah, it's a lot of fun telling them about our city.
Yeah, well, that's great. I mean, obviously, you can see by the passion and the smile on your face that you not only love your business, but you love your community. And you know, as a Chamber of Commerce, we want to thank you for being a small business that's too big to ignore. We want to thank you for being a Chamber member. I am surrounded by timepieces, some of them very beautiful, but it is also a reminder that I only have a short amount of time with you. So, Nicholas, I want to thank you very much for sharing a little bit of your story with us, and all the best for the future. And we'll see you in and about the community. And please continue on with your ambassadorship for Sault Ste. Marie. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time.